Destiny Generation.
You gotta go out.
Know your faith.
You gotta know it to share
We
it.
have to let everyone know.
Let me tell you about it.
Share the faith.
Don't you know that my faith is important to me? It's our destiny.
We are the Destiny Generation.
I'd like to invite Justin Fatica to come on out. Justin is one of the founding members. I'm not sure, you're going to have to correct me on this, Justin, how this works, of Hard as Nails Ministries. Justin was here last year and he's here again, so let's hear it for him, okay? As a matter of fact, he's not alone, because his wife, Mary, and little Catherine is over there. I don't know where Joseph's at, though.
He's running around somewhere. You'll see him around, that's for sure. He's running around. He's wild.
There he is. Someone found him.
There he is, the king. Give it up for that guy. I like that guy.
Okay. All right, so what are you going to talk to us about tonight?
In Christ, we can do the impossible. That's what I want to talk about.
All right, let's hear for Justin Fatica, okay?
Give it up for Greg. Give it up for him. He's amazing. That guy's why I'm back. I'll be honest. I was only here one day last year, and I decided to bring my whole family, and that's because of all you. You know, I came a different week, but you all encouraged me here at Familyland. So I want to tell you that it really means a lot. You know, I'm back here because this is going to help me. And that's the first thing. Before I start and I get going, some of you are going to think something that's not true. You're going to think that I'm better than you because I got a mic in my hand. You're going to think that I know more than you just because I got a mic in my hand. You're going to think maybe that, you know, I'm more of a better Christian, which isn't even grammar, you know. You think I'm a better Christian than you. I'll tell you right now, I don't come here trying to tell you that I have it all under control. And I don't come here trying to tell you that I even fit in with all your friends. I'm not coming here to tell you that I even believe every day that I can do the impossible. I come here today to encourage you, every one of you, to encourage you that you can believe you can do the impossible. Despite what you think of yourself, despite what people say about you, despite what you yourself think, man, I'm here at Family, I don't even fit in. Or maybe you're like, I came 10 years, I know everything. Whatever you are, one or the other, or maybe you're in the middle, you're like, oh, this is all right, who knows how it's gonna be this year. I come here tonight, the first year, to tell you, this week is the start of you believing you can do the impossible. Because you know what I believe? I came here last year, and the reason I'm back is because I believe you're gonna buy into it. Buy into what? Let me tell you what, back home, there's people that need you. There's friends, there's family members. There's people back home that have been discouraged, that have been put down, that have been picked on, that have been told they're not worth something. There's people back home, and you know what this week? This week isn't about just me and you. This week is about us growing strong so we can go back home and build people up. So we can go back home and believe in somebody else that they can do the impossible. You see, I was in Key West, Florida. Anybody ever go to Key West? Who's ever been there? Watch out for Duval Street, right? You see some wild stuff, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, what's there? I won't talk to you. Your parents wouldn't like you if I told you. They'd be like, I don't like that guy. Tell him to get out of here, all right? But bottom line is this. You go down Duval Street, there's some messy stuff. Anybody ever go, there's this thing when the sunset comes down, there's all these street performers. Who knows what a street performer? They do all these wild things. You ever see one of them? Like Boston or New York City or all around, right? So there's all these street performers around. So me, I'm one of those guys that says, I don't know, maybe I could be one day. You know, like I got serious problems with my belief. You know, like, so you're like, I want to go to Cornell or Harvard. I'm like, I want to be a street performer. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm serious. That's the problem. You know? She's laughing. You're like, that guy's funny. Oh my goodness. No, he's not that funny. But what I do know is this: is I see these guys. I'm like, you ever see them? They got the cat. You ever see them? They got this cat. They're go like this. And all of a sudden the cat's like they can do anything, man. They got cat walking on ropes, jumping here, jumping there. They got their jump, they're doing all this. Well, I see this one guy, he must have been 5'2". You know what I mean? And he wasn't a midget. All right? He was 5'2". All right? He's 5'2". Don't be pointing your friends there. All right? I saw that. The girl over there is like, yeah, that's you. but the bottom line is, so what happens, I go to this street performer, this guy, I swear, he starts, no lie, right? He starts going like this. He puts his feet in the air, right? And he starts pumping out push-ups. Like, no wall. Who's ever done push-ups on a wall? Who knows what I'm talking about? Or who's done push-ups? Who, you know what I mean? Like, the girls are like, yeah, these. You know, like, you ever see a girl really trying to do those? You're like, oh, man, you like to hold yourself back. I'm one of those bad Christians. I'm like, I can't rip on her. I can't rip on her. You know, I'm one of those bad guys. I got to get focused. I got to believe in the impossible, right? We got to believe in that we can do the impossible. Because there's somebody back home counting on us. There's somebody at this camp this week that's been discouraged this year. Maybe it's me. You don't know. You know, I travel all around the country. This is my job. Street performer. No. But that's how we live. Basket, thank you. All right. But no, that's not how I live. I talk all to young people, to adults, all throughout the country. I've had a movie on my life. I have a book coming out, you know, with Random House Doubleday. You know, the impossible isn't out of reach for every one of us. For every one of us, the impossible isn't out of reach with Christ. For all of us. You know, this is a tough job though, man. Rejection. You know, you go to a place, you ever go talk to somebody one-on-one or a group of people and they look at you like this? Like for an hour. Like, no, seriously, did you ever change your face? You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, you know, like, like, seriously, after a while, you got this guy over here going, you know, like, think about it, like, or, you know, like, you know, your struggles, challenges, you know what? And you know what? What ends up happening to us is this. We start believing, and this is what I hope doesn't happen this week. We start believing that we need to make people think we don't have anything out of control or we don't have any struggles so that we never let anybody down. So that we never make a mistake that might screw somebody up. But I want to tell you something. Christ doesn't want perfect people. You know what he wants? People that are imperfect, that believe in the impossible, that they can be perfect as he is perfect. He doesn't want everybody with everything. It looks like this, it talks like that. Look at me, you're like, where is he from? Even in Brooklyn, they don't go, he's from there, because they don't sound like this. You know, like, everywhere they go, they're like, where's he from? Look at that yo-yo. You know, like, where's that guy from? Who knows where I'm from? You know, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just struggling just like the rest of you. But I'm coming here tonight to tell you that you can do the impossible. Not just me, you. You gotta believe it, though. You can't just sit there, man. You can't just say, oh, yeah, it might happen. Oh, yeah, you know, maybe. I play some video games for 44 hours. You know, like, I got Madden. I played Madden for 12 days. You know, you know, Pokemon, that's a nice one. Mom doesn't like that one, though. All right, I like, oh, yeah. You know, like, you can't just say, but I really want to do it, man. I really do. I can do the impossible. Come on, Madden, 44 days. I played that. You know, I saw that. You know, I mean, I was up to 12 days, like, I got to get rid of this thing. You know, I'm not kidding either. When you have Madden 12 days, it's over for you. You know, bottom line is this, is that we have to actually spend time, and I'm going to talk about that. But I need to let you know that I saw this street performer, right? And I looked at him, and he was doing something, and I said, that's impossible, and you're 5'2", buddy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you've got a vertical friendly advantage, you know what I mean? Like, this guy's pumping them out. I go, yeah, be 5'7" or 6'3" or something, pump those out. So I kind of laughed at it, like, and he goes, why don't you try? And I'm like, falling on my face, you know what I mean? Like, the whole deal. For every one of us, the impossible isn't out of reach with Christ.